Hello again, YouTube. Just wanted to do another garden update video. Had a few people ask me some questions about stuff that I wanted to cover. First, for the wonderful lady out there in, I guess it's Michigan or Wisconsin, I can't remember exactly, who was asking about the strawberry patches. This is what we have right now. Like I said in my message to you, we started off with about 10 to 12 plants, and we got those from my brother Pirate, and they have just flourished over the last year to a year and a half since we've been here. And we get, like I said, at least a basket of berries every day from them. We haven't been out here to pick them yet today, but hopefully you can see that there's some berries on there now. We also got our asparagus is getting pretty thick, and of course really tall too. We pulled out all of the radishes that were growing in here in preparation to move some strawberries over at the end of the season, but some of the seedlings must have popped open because all this green that you see here is more of the Asian radish that is just popping up wherever the seeds fell. My wife's decided she wants to let those grow right where they're going, so we're going to let those go. The tomatillos, this is one of 4 tomatillos that we have out here. This one is flowering nicely, and it looks like it's got some buds happening, and hopefully it's been pollinated, so we'll get some tomatillos, and we'll see on that one. But we have this one here that doesn't look so healthy. This one here looks healthy. It's got some buds on it as well. Not quite as big as the first one. This one here is a tomatillo. Nowhere near as big as that one there, but it is growing, which is nice. And then my wife has added a few other melon plants in the same little flower bed here, just to fill in some spaces. She likes putting stuff everywhere, wherever she can. Artichokes, if anybody knows anything about artichokes, this is our first time growing them, but that's what we got. It's our potato field of purple sweet potatoes. Those are looking really nice. We're starting to keep all of the runners into the garden area where they are at. If they come out too far, we just snip them off. That way it gets all the energy to the potatoes. This potato line here is our just regular potatoes. I think we have 4 or 5 plants left. This whole center section of dirt was taken out by a mole. Even though I've got the little mole sensor thingies, it was still eating stuff. So we haven't figured that one out yet. Keep digging them up. We've got our zucchini squashes growing in here. We've got a nice one growing in the middle here. This plant has several little ones in there. This is a different type of squash in here, but as you can see, we've got several growing there. We've got more squash on this side. These ones here are going to be acorn squashes, and let me see if I can get in here and show you. These are the green ones for zucchini squashes. So we got the green and the yellow, and we got acorn squash growing in here. Our onions here, garlic all here. Garlic's just about done for the season, so we're pulling that out, getting it ready to either can or freeze. A lot of tomatoes, a lot of pepper plants. Our new jalapeno plants are coming in nicely. They're not producing anything yet, but our original ones are. We've got all of these different types of pepper plants. These first ones here are bell pepper plants, and then we roll into some of the other jalapeno plants here, which seem to be doing okay. We also have more bell peppers here. These are our green bell peppers. You can see we've got a couple of bell peppers starting on there. Over here we have our Anaheims. I can show you, that's one of my Anaheims right there, if the sun's not too glaring on it. We got that one there. We got some other ones growing on this one. We got more growing on this one here, and this is our third Anaheim chili plant right there. Poblanos, it's not really growing that big. Don't know why yet. We're going to feed it some more stuff and see if maybe it's overwatered from all the rain we've getting lately. These ones over here are dragon peppers. You can see in here, that's one of the dragon peppers right there. And got a lot of dragon peppers on the plants. As you can see them all in there. We have to wait till they turn red, and then we get to pick those. These back here are my ghost peppers. Got some flowering happening, but no peppers that I can see yet. So we're just going to kind of wait on that. We also have a few more jalapeno plants over here. Jalapeno peppers, everybody loves those. These ones are progressing. I gotta quit saying progressing, I guess, but they are progressing. They're growing nicely. We've got a lot of jalapenos on these plants here. Like I said, then it gets into the dragon peppers. We've got our Roma tomatoes growing. You can see we've got a lot of them growing, bunching up in here. Some of the plants are really nice. And then we ended up with these ones here that started getting these brown leaves on top, so we clipped the brown leaves to try and see if that would save the plant, since it has tomatoes on it. But as you can see, the leaves start to curl back, so we think it's got some form of a disease or something. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Another Roma tomato plant, a lot of Romos on there. Another one, got some Romos. And we got this one here. It's growing really tall. I believe it's cherry tomatoes, but we'll see. And then on the very end, poblano with nothing progressing, nothing on, no fruit on it yet, just flowering. Cherry tomatoes. Plants here. You can see we have some actual cherry tomatoes. Looks shadowy on the camera, but there is some cherry tomatoes there. Cherry tomatoes. More bell peppers, bell peppers, bell peppers. These are the red bell peppers, or the first few plants. Then it goes to yellow, starting with this one here starts yellow, 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 and then the next line over there next to the onion starts with the continuation of the yellow, and then it goes to green bell peppers. So we have a gamut of all the different colors. Now these are our pickling cucumbers, and if we sneak in here, we can see there is a cucumber ready to be picked already. I mean, they're growing nicely. We sneak inside here. Hopefully the camera can catch this. There's not too many leaves, but there is some other cucumbers growing. Here's another pretty full grown one. Make some nice pickles. There's another one there. So we're going to be coming out here and picking this fruit today. We also got the last fence posts for the back fence or back gate that we're going to be putting in, and then we can put our fence in the back side of our garden area to block it off from the deer. And we've got blueberry with no blueberries on it yet, blueberry, fig, date bush, grapes, corn. Corn is growing really big, really nice. It's getting growing really nice. Like I said, this is the first time we've grown corn out here that actually is growing, and it's almost as big as the corn that they're growing across the street that they fertilize and spray all this garbage on, so it like rapid grows. But we're liking it. Our peach tree, more melons, 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 melons. You can see On the bottom of this one, there is a melon underneath there, or a squash, whatever they are. Can't see from here. And then we've got more fig tree, fig tree, fig tree. More different melons out here. We do go through a lot of different types of melons and squashes, so in the open area here where they can just vine anywhere, that just makes it easier for us. But we started a lot of these ones here, and these ones here were from seed, and they're growing really nice. And let me take you outside here before I make the video too long. We've got, like I said, all of our other figs. This is an Asian vegetable. I couldn't pronounce it if I wanted to, but my wife eats a lot of it. Then out here, I wanted to show you what we found the other day, is we have some wild blackberry bushes. And I wasn't sure if they were poisonous or not, because all we saw was the red berries, and out here anything red you're dead. So didn't want to touch them. Checked with somebody that is an outdoorsy types of person, namely our pastor, and he told us, yeah, these are actually edible. Just wait till they turn black, and you can make jellies and jams out of them. We have one small bush here, and then we have one really kind of large one that I can see going all the way into the woods here, which means we probably have more. I know we have, from what I can see, is at least 1, 2, 3, 4, this big large chunk of one here for 5, and then a few other smaller ones along this edge. So even in the woods we may even have more. So we might be able to pick enough to make some jelly or something, but I have to be careful of some of the other plants that are in here, because we do get dewberry that likes to latch onto you, and poison oak and poison ivy. So if you've ever gotten into some of that, which I have, nice wonderful rash and scratching for long periods of time, unless you don't touch anything and you run inside and soap up first really quick. But that is where we're at with our garden today. Talk to you later.